Here we have a new 2023 Chevrolet Traverse RS. This one comes in the beautiful iridescent pearl tri-coat on jet black with spice red stitching, perforated leather interior. And our powertrain consists of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, made it with a 9-speed automatic transmission. Just love those wheels. And then coming around to the front end here, love this as well. LED daytime running lights along with high intensity discharge headlamps. And just a really mean look on this Traverse, love it. Got that kind of galvanized gray there with the black gloss. Everything looks fantastic. And even with this plastic gray down here, you can't even pay attention to that because that front fascia just looks incredible. But coming around to these wheels here, these are going to be 20-inch. Absolutely stunning. We get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And then we have the power door lock controls here, power window controls here with one-touch auto up and down. For the driver's side, power folding mirrors with blind spot monitors, and then we can lock the rear windows, power mirror controls there, excuse me. Then we have power liftgate controls there. We can set it to max, 3/4 or off, and then hit the button to open and shut it. Little storage pocket here, cup holder there, Bose sound system, headlamp controls, and I think I said those were HID. I meant to say they were LED for the headlamps. So, and then here we have our power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Let's go ahead and check out this rear leg room. There's the rear passenger door panel. Still have tons of storage, so I really like, especially this cup holder they put there. But fantastic leg room. I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size, and then I have about an inch between my knee and the back of the seat here. Seat pockets behind on both sides, really impressive. And then we have rear automatic climate controls here. We can adjust temperature, set the mode where we want the air to go, and then we set the auto there. And then we have 3-prong 120-volt household plug-in there. Sorry for the lighting, it's not adjusting. And then we have 2 USB-A inputs there for charging. Premium dome lights here. Here are the top AC vents, and then on the back handles here, we can hang our clothes there. And there's a view of the 3rd row. And still plenty of space back there. I'll go ahead and show you all real quick. If I can fit in the middle, that's the hard part. But I can still kind of sit back here. It's not comfortable, but that's kind of the space right there. And then we have a USB-C. It is dark back here. I apologize for that. We have a USB-A input, storage in the cup holder. But that's what this tin will do. You put it on these SUVs. It's hard to see. And then, of course, the child lock is on. So we're going to do this. And then if you want to know what the child lock is, it's right here if you ever wonder why you can't get out the car. Well, let's go ahead and make our way to the back here. Fuel filler. And then coming back to the back end, we do get LED tail lights, dual exhaust there. And this one does have the trailering package, so we have an upgraded cooling system, along with a few other things, which I'll show you on the window sticker here momentarily. But plenty of space behind the 3rd row, and then you can even fold that down, pull here, and then that'll fold flat. And both sides will do it. But the 2nd row has to be up far enough. Then you just pull it back up, pretty easy to do. And then we also have storage underneath here as well. And then there's a 12-volt back there, which I always say if you have an inverter or something, it's really good for that if you want to charge your laptop while you're out camping or whatever. But let's see if we can see through this tinted glass here, this window sticker. There are all the standard features that come on the RS. And then only options here are the trailing equipment and the iridescent pearl along with the floor liner package. Stickers right at $48,210. But I do just want to say, as I go around to the other side, just love how the RS comes standard. All the standard features you get with that are just really, really awesome. But as we come around to the front passenger seat here, this one does get power with power lumbar support, which is a big plus for me. Then we have our glove compartment here. Pretty good size. And The owner's manuals are in there as well. And then we'll just go ahead and pop the hood real quick, take a look in there. And it's mostly covered up by that plastic piece, but there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6. And let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So I love getting this heated leather wrap steering wheel, really nice and really easy to fit my big hands in all those spots there. Now to the radio, we get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio. It also does that, which I've always liked they do with the Traverses. You can hide stuff back there. And then you also have your wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility. Your standard navigation here runs off that SD card right in there. You can see your fuel prices and all of that too. You get a Wi-Fi hotspot. Just going to go through the settings here so you know where everything is. Pause wherever. And then backup camera there, front camera there. We do get that trailer hitch view here since we have that trailering system upgrade. But tons of camera views here. You get lost. I'm like, where am I? So you get that trailer view guideline as well. And I love having that surround view too on the left. Really comes in handy. Then we have dual zone automatic climate controls up front. Like I said, we have that rear control too. And then we can either set that here, or we can use the buttons and knobs down here. And then we have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger as well. Then USB ports, 12 volt aux input, wireless charging pad there, really good size. And then to shift that 9-speed, hit that lever here, reverse, neutral, drive, and then low gear, and you can manually shift there. And it'll show you a gear in that bottom right. Electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage. We can toggle our auto stop here, our lane keep assist here, and then we have a snow and ice mode and a tow haul mode, along with our tour mode for this Traverse. And here we have our center console cubby space, pretty good size, removable tray as well. Rear camera mirror, you can toggle that there. Universal home remote. Quick look at the back from up here. And then back to the steering wheel, we have our cruise controls here. We can fool with all that, gap adjust for the cruise and forward collision alert. Voice recognition, mute, and then we can use these 4 arrows to go through the gauge cluster so we can see what's going on, whatever you want to have up. And then behind the steering wheel on the left side, we can control our track list or our radio station favorites depending on what we're on. And then behind the steering wheel on the right side, volume controls up, down. Blinkers here. We can toggle the automatic high beams here. Then to the right side, windshield wiper controls here. And then we can set it to intermittent, low, high. We can toggle the intermittent here. And then off, intermittent, on for the rear wiper. And then pull back for rear wiper fluid. Push up for front wiper fluid. And then high beams there. You can flash the high beams here. Push button start. Finally, we have our key fob with remote start.